Welcome to the instructional video for making positive contact with parents. This is staple number 7 in the mutual space. Now, it is important to communicate with parents throughout the school year. Now, making positive contact with parents keeps them aware of your desire to partner with them in their child's education. Now, here are 3 ways to be able to turn those parents into partners. The first way is to call monthly. Pick 3 or 4 students and have a conversation with the parents, and one that's positive if you can. That way, by the end of the school year, you would have reached all of those parents in your classroom. The second thing is to start with the good. Now, in the event that you have to call a parent and you have to say something negative or something that the student has done to correct, I would start with something good. Now, some people might agree or disagree, but you know what? There's inherently good in all people, especially in all students. So if you start off with something good, then the parent won't feel like it's just one-sided. Now, let's take a break real quick. Often, isn't it the case where some parents only receive negative feedback of their children? And yes, they may be making bad choices and disruptive, but if all they ever hear is that, we're continuously feeding that cycle of negativity. And that's the reason why sometimes we're not being able to interact with our parents in a positive manner. Now, I know some parents are difficult, and so I get that. But again, if we start with the good, it's going to balance that out to being positive in general when we need to be. And thirdly, let's invite them in. Now, again, I know some parents are either working or just will never come up to the school, but when you can, invite them to the open house, invite them to parent conferences, or any other activity that is happening at the school or the classroom so those parents are more informed about what's going on. Now, where is the relevant empathy, action, and lifelong learning connection? Let's first talk about relevance. Now, when it's relevant, when they are involved, when the parents are involved and engaged, then students may be more motivated to want to learn and continue to learn throughout that process. The empathy connection comes when it shows that the teachers are that care about the families and also the students that they serve. Also, the action, if a teacher praises a student's hard work, then you know what? The student's going to be more apt to want to continue doing that when it's told to the parent. And finally, that lifelong connection is that parents can help support a lifelong love of learning, and encourage their children to continue doing the right thing, again, even after they get out of school. Now, along with this staple, there is an activity that has a setup activity and a closing, and it gives you more of a statement that you can guide you throughout the process when you call the parent. We also have a parent contact log that you can utilize as well to keep track of who you called and how that conversation went. And again, this is staple number 7, making positive contact with parents.